and welcome, friend. Thank you so much for joining me on this next installment of this video series on my journey to faith. If you remember in the last video, I kind of left you on a prayer that I prayed, a prayer to Lord Jesus, just essentially saying, I'm a rudderless ship. Wherever you want to lead me, the winds, the current, I'm going to follow. So essentially that prayer was, Lord Jesus, I want to know who I am and what I'm supposed to do next. And wherever you lead me, that's where I'm going to go. So it was a prayer of vocation. Now that I've declared my faith, I know that I have to share my faith journey, as well as share about the stories of Lord Jesus and about the Bible as well, to as many people as I possibly can. It was nothing that I came to conclusion for from reading through the Holy Scriptures, but it was, again, another one of those things where it was a compulsion. I felt God leading me to want to do this. And for me, at that time, I was working at Starbucks. So that was kind of my full-time money-making job. And at the other side of that, I was doing music and opera and still auditioning in a lot of places. But I knew that what I really wanted to do was to use music and language to be able to reach people who have never heard about Lord Jesus and didn't quite know what that meant yet. So at that time, it was my sharing of my journey, my sharing of Lord Jesus as well, and sharing about the story of the Bible was to many people who were in the music industry. So people I was in operas with, a lot of the instrumentalists and stage people who are behind the scenes. And it was just a really great time for me to learn about how to share my faith with others, how to share about the stories of Lord Jesus, how to share about the stories from the Bible with others, and why it matters for everybody. Not just for Christians or deeply spiritual people, but for everybody. The truths are long-standing. These are eternal truths that we are sharing with people from the Holy Scriptures. Now, I love music. I love singing, but I've never ever had anybody come up to me after doing a performance or an opera and said, you know, your Figaro was so amazing, it made me put my faith in Lord Jesus Christ. And so I knew one of the things that performing was lacking was, not just being able to share with all the people in the music arena, but also using the music to reach people as well. So I wanted to use music to share about Lord Jesus, or use my creative talents to share about Lord Jesus, but didn't know if there was any venue or outlet within ministry for that, within any kind of professional ministry or vocation in that. And right now, I should say at that time, I was just on my journey with Lord Jesus, Him showing me the way and what the next step is, what the next light in front of me is. As I walk to that light, I can then see the next one. And so He just kept placing one light in front of me at a time, and I kept walking in faith towards the next one. So with that, I'm going to leave it there, and we'll catch up next week. Thank you so much for joining me today, and God bless.